After leaving the volcanic area of Mount Vesuvius, the group began its journey deep into the Alps.
The Alps have actually been one of the mountain belts that have been the most studied. Alpine geology has been one of the most extensive, kind of realms of geology. In fact, a lot of our roots in geology, come from here in the Alps.
From this alpine mine, the group took a train to the quiet yet famous town of Zermatt, Switzerland. Zermatt was discovered in the mid-1800s, and in order to maintain the pristine nature of the valley, no combustion engines are allowed inside the town. The dream continued as the students prepared for their study of glacial ice.
In the classroom, I'm limited by what's around them. There are no glaciers in Utah, so they can't actually go up and see it. All they see are the pictures.
Being in environments like these allows students to gain first-hand experience to practices they'd have inside the classroom.
So in order for us to understand the natural variations of climate, we have to use proxies. And glaciers are absolutely phenomenal climate proxies because they both record climate by looking at the ice itself, and they show variations in past climate through the deposits in the ground.
With all the recent discussion of global warming, the study of glaciers takes on a whole new level of importance.
And what we have found is, at least in the last 10,000 years, the recent warming trend is unprecedented.
A lot of times it's discounted as just a cycle, but I think we know better, and that's why we're out here to prove it, and we don't have much time.
With limited time on this study, the BYU field trip did not have the means or the resources to take ice core samples from the 400-meter-thick Gornagrat Glacier. Instead, taking multiple shallow samples.
Ice also gets older as you walk across the surface down the glacier. So one of the tests the students were doing was to take ice samples from the surface of the glacier, walking down the glacier from the head to the toe to see if we can see seasonal cycles in the chemistry. And if that is true, then we will very easily be able to, in a very quick way and very cheap way, actually collect ice samples down several glaciers in a short period of time and get climate records that way. It's a technique that was tried in some of the major ice sheets, but not as much on smaller glaciers. So we wanted to see if it could possibly work in this region.
Across the glacier, they trekked in search of the climate record. Glacier studies brought a new appreciation to the students.
I just think glaciers are amazing. Blue ice is beautiful, the white, the landscape's incredible. The fact that they can cut through rock, they're glaciers, wow, glaciers are cool.
It's kind of like going to the Grand Canyon. You see it in pictures, but you don't feel the grandeur of it until you're actually out here.